For 7.63 Mauser, commercial ammunition is available at least from Fiocchi of Italy and PPU or Prvi Partizan of Serbia. I have a box of Fiocchi here. It is good quality, but in my opinion a bit powerful for peacetime purposes. It has an 88 grain full metal jacket bullet and the nominal muzzle velocity is 435 meters per second. We'll check that once we get to the range. The biggest shortcoming of Fiocchi is the price. A box of 50 cartridges costs more than 60 euros, which is rather ridiculous. However, one box is a good investment, as you can reuse the cases many times. In terms of evolution and dimensions, the 7.63 Mauser cartridge is closely related to 9mm Parabellum, which means that if you have a Dillon press, you can actually use the 9mm conversion kit. That will be the shell plate number 5 and the locator buttons number 3. If you use some other press, Lee for instance, that will be the standard shell holder number 19. So, what you need in addition to these more generic tools is a 2-die set consisting of a resizing/depriming die and a bullet seating die. My set is manufactured by RCBS. Nominally it is for 7.62 Tokarev, but as the two cartridges are dimensionally identical, these dies work just fine for both calibers. For charging the cases and expanding the necks, you will need either a 30 caliber funnel, which I have here, or a separate 30 caliber expander die. This one is made by Lee. They are both actually for the 7.65 Luger, but they also work for the Mauser cartridge. The nominal case length is 25.15 millimeters. The Fiocchi cases are actually slightly below that, 25 millimeters exactly. So no trimming should be required. This cartridge headspace is on the shoulder of the case. Pay close attention to the adjustment of your resizing die. Incorrect headspace may damage the case or affect adversely the accuracy of the cartridge, even if it chambers in your gun. Unfortunately, it is very difficult to find a factory-made cartridge gauge for 7.63 Mauser or 7.62 Tokarev. I don't know if they exist at all. If you have any information on that, please put it in the comments. What you can do, however, is use the chamber of your gun as a gauge. The broom handle itself is not very suitable for that purpose because the barrel is attached to the upper frame and it's a bit difficult to access the chamber and see what's going on in there. Anyway, you take a factory-made cartridge, drop it in the chamber and see how it sits in there. Then you just adjust your resizing die until your case behaves in an identical manner. But if you own a Tokarev pistol, then your life becomes much easier, because it's a Browning type gun with a separate barrel, which I have here. Put the cartridge in, like so. There are many things that you can observe here, but I'll give you one tip. When you look at the barrel from the side, the rim of the cartridge, and only the rim should be visible and above the surface. If you can see the extractor groove, that is, if it looks something like this, then you have too much headspace. So